that's like every other day, you know? Now, of course, to your left and right, you're going to find our rare Amazonian margarine flies. And I know what you're thinking. I can't believe they aren't butterflies. Me either. They've got a wingspan of about 12 inches to a whopping 1 foot, and people call them rulers of the jungle, but they're actually a true monarch, if you ask me. Now, of course, to your left, you do have inspiration falls. Can everyone give me a nice, big ooh? Give me an ah!
Ah.
Give me a Brody, you're gonna do great.
Brody, you're gonna do great.
Thank you. You know, that's inspiration if I've heard it. So we're going to go onto the Congo River, and we'll see just how far we, go from here. Now, speaking of how far we go, everyone, let's go to boat space and bites. You know, we can grab us a paddle or two to help us out along the way. We can grab the deluxe paddle, the regular paddle. I mean, it's honestly either or. There's also a lot of great food options, you know, catfish, eel, my personal favorite, some piranha, but you gotta be careful with piranha, it actually has a bite to it. As we go on, there will be a lot of wildlife. Oh my goodness! Okay, that's a python. They're friendly, and totally develop a crush on you. Don't get wrapped up in the relationship though, it's a little constricting, okay? I hired these movers just this morning, and what did they do to my Jeep? They left the headlights on. I'll never get that thing to turn over. I don't care about my stuff. Let's just go on to the Nile River. It stretches for miles and miles, and if you don't believe me, probably in denial. Let's be real about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, up here, my friends, that is an elephant. You know, fun fact about elephants, they have one of the best memories in the world. Yeah, I wish I had that memory. It'd help with the job, you know? And of course, up ahead, that's going to be our sandstone formation. That's one of our boulder attractions, but a lot of people take it for granted. Personally, I think it rocks. But I think some people feel jaded, so we won't gravel in that sentiment for much longer. But go ahead and marvel at it all you want, okay? Now, we have made it out here to the African veldt. There's a lot of wildlife out here, so go ahead and take some notes. We've got wildebeest, long-necked cheetah, tiny deer. There's even an okapi in the back, but that's because we can't find the original. Watching over a sleeping zebra. Man, it looks dead. Tired, dead tired. We'll let it rest in peace. Great time to bring up our sponsor, though, Zebra Jerky. The every other white meat. Okay. Have you ever seen anything like this before? There's like a million rocks on that beach. I can't believe it. And on that beach, that's actually our Jungle Cruise band. We sent them out this morning looking for a new drum, but to me it looks like all they found was a horn. No idea what they're thinking, okay? But they'll get the point in the end. Or not. What a rhino, right? Now, I was talking to some skips. They warned me about possibility of alligators out here, but I think looking around, I can honestly tell you, okay, that was a croc. Oh, okay, we've got Schweitzer Falls. You know, it's named after the wonderful founder and famous explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. We have lost some boats to it, though, so I've got a mandatory safety lesson. This up here, that's the top of a boat. Down here, that's the bottom of a boat. If they switch at any point, swim. Good luck. After that, I mean, people do ask how I landed my job, and that's plain to see. You know, I took a crash course, and now I'm just winging it. Career never took off after that, but that's the tail end of that story. Other than I got taken down. It was by hippos. That's right. They have a 3,000-foot vertical jump, can take down planes and that boat. But I'll get rid of them. This gets rid of anything. I love you! I want commitment! Meet my parents! Every time. No, we're not out of the woods yet. Look at all the trees. You know what? I can't be bad. I thought down in the front everything he knows, real chimp off the old block. But I it does go to show people say our job is so easy a monkey can do it, and that's a lie. That's a chimp. Get it right. Now, oh, this is pretty cute. We got chimps over here playing with butterflies. Yeah, you know, it'd be even cuter, but butterflies, yeah, they aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. Wait, no, I had another joke about an entomologist, but I totally forgot it. I'm sorry, that's gonna bug me later. Anyways, we managed to find ourselves here in the eighth wonder of the world, but you've been waiting for the backside of water! Yeah! Now, we call it O2H, but I don't like the joke. It puts me out of my element, so I only tell it periodically. I do know another joke, though, about oxygen and potassium, and that joke's just okay. Now we continue to the Mekong River of Cambodia, where we're going to find the Gummier Temple, turn around, and try to not leave room to turn around. You know what? We have another plan. We're going to go through the temple. Now with that being said, I'm going to close my eyes and act like this isn't here. You keep yours open though, okay? And if you find treasure, dibs. People love to ask, is it water that comes out of their trunks, when honestly it's sun. Speaking of sun, they actually steam up a source. We're going to let them do their thing, go on by, and just sort of hope for the best. I would like to point out the plants while we're out here, though. The jungle is like 90% plants, so it only seems right. If you look up at the trees, oh no! You know, I'm so sorry, get down, get out! I'm kidding. That's dry humor, okay? You're welcome. We already did this joke. You're late. I'm sorry, I shouldn't yell at him. It's not his fault. Elephants, they have terrible memories. Anyways, plants. If you look up at the trees on either side, those plants are called your hibiscus. On the ground, that's your low biscus. In the water is a sea biscus. And in the back, you can't see it. That's none of yo biscuits, and we're moving on. Now, we are in a little bit of a traffic jam here in the jungle, and I do see that we have a birthday on our boat, so we'll be doing the Jungle Cruise birthday song. I just need everyone to clap along, okay? This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. So sorry, there's a second verse. That's my bad. Okay, here we go. This is the second verse. It's shorter than the... Anyways, happy birthday, you know? Now, of course, up ahead, we do have Trader Sam's Lost and Found Gift Shop, you know, where one man's trash is another man's upcharge. Now, we do have a lot of hats for sale. If you can't find the right size, talk to any of our skips and we'll help you out. We're good at capsizing. Around the corner, everyone, we've got the most dangerous part of this journey. It's the return to civilization. Now, as we make that return, I'm going to ask that we all remain seated, keeping our hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and watch your kids. Now, everyone, on this return, we're going to be making 2 stops. We're going to be, well, making the first stop to put a rope on this boat, and another to teach it a lesson. So So I want you to remain seated for both stops and don't stand up early and embarrass me in front of my friends. It's not cool, you know? Now, as I said, it's pretty dangerous up ahead, so I'll go ahead and teach you about the docks to make it a little safer. You'll notice a dock on the left and a dock on the right. That's actually a pair of docks. I know, confusing. You don't understand, it's okay. And up on that dock is khaki on the left, khaki on the right, and that, my friends, is a pair of dorks. But that's just science. Now, of course, I had a great time out here with you all. You know, some of you laughed, and, well, that surprised me. I cried, pretty much normal at this point. And some of you sat there awkwardly watching me for 10 minutes. I'm a real person, I can see you too. And of all my cruises, you've definitely been the most, well, recent. So, let's treasure that for 5 minutes.